Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today our group will be presenting our project, which is the name is FixIt. We repair furniture, focus on repairing the damaged chair at CAD Lab E4 building at Kulliyyah of Engineering IIUM. The environment plays an important role in supporting effective learning and teaching in the classroom. However, due to constant usage of the CAD labs, some of the chairs have been stiff and broken, make it unstable and unsuitable for use, which greatly impacts student comfortability and safety in the classroom. This project is initiated to address the damaged chairs by conducting inspection, identifying repairs requirement, and carrying out maintenance work on broken chairs. Instead of replacing the whole unit of chairs completely, our project aims to restore the existing resources through repair and replacement of the chair's wheel, tightening some loose part, and use WD-40 to remove rust and further lubricate at the joint of the chair moving part. The objective of this project is to identify and assess damaged chairs in classroom. Second, to repair and restore damaged chair to a safe and usable condition. Third, to reduce waste by reusing existing furniture instead of replacing it. And last but not least, to improve the learning environment in Kulliyyah of Engineering IIUM.
Now, I would like to present our workflow for the project. This flowchart summarizes the overall process of our project. We started by identifying the area and inspecting the chairs in CAD Lab E4. After the inspection, we determined whether a chair required repair. If repairs were needed, we prepared the necessary tools and materials before carrying out the repair work. Finally, each chair was tested to ensure it was safe and functional before being returned for use. For this project, we mainly use two materials, a can of WD-40 and a replacement chair wheels. WD-40 was used to lubricate the stiff joints and remove rust, while the replacement wheels were installed on damaged or worn-out chairs. These materials allowed us to restore the chairs at a lower cost instead of replacing the entire furniture. In this slide shows the main activities carried out during the repair process. The first activity was inspecting the chairs. Our team examined each chair carefully to identify damaged wheels, loose components, and stiff moving parts. We inspected all chairs within the CAD labs and found 81 of them to be faulty. The second activity involves assembling and replacing the wheels. Damaged or stiff wheels were removed and replaced with new ones to improve mobility and stability. This was one of the most important repair tasks carried out during the project. The third activity was greasing and lubricating the chair joints using WD-40. This helped eliminate rust, reduce friction, and ensure smooth movement of the chairs. Through these activities, we successfully restored many chairs to a safe and functional condition. The project not only improved comfort and safety for students but also promoted the practice of repair and reuse, which supports sustainability and responsible resource management.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Danial Hakim and I will present about race and issues. For the first one is the limited budget. Since we have insufficient funds, it restrict our purchase of repair equipment and replacement part. So to to tackle these issues, we prioritize essential repair and the replacement part by doing the survey at the computer lab. And the second one is the quality of repair. So, poor repair may result in future recurrence of damage. To avoid that, we perform testing after repair to ensure the usability and the effectiveness of the chair so that it can be used for a longer time. And the third one is the level of damage. Since we do the survey before we buy the parts, so we identify that some chairs may not be repairable due to major damage to its structure that affects its functionality. In other words, it cannot be repaired, it needs to be replaced. And to mitigate this problem, the we identify the conditions to fully ascertain which chair could be restored to its function. And last but not least is that we need to have safety risks during repair. So the impact is that the incorrect handling of equipment could result in injury. And that's why we need to follow the lab procedures and have lab technicians present during the repair work. Since we might not, we might since we don't know when the incident can happen or the accident can happen, so we need to be prepared for the worst. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the Sustainable Development Goals, our project touched on three sustainable goals. The first one is SDG 4, quality education. By improving the learning condition in the classroom, we hope to make the learning experience more conducive. And the second one is SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production, whereby we want to promote the culture of reuse and repair. In our case, we repair chair that are still usable, so they are not being disposed of. And the last one is SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, whereby we want to advocate for sustainable of local resources. And in Islam state that when a man dies, his deed come to an end except for three things: ongoing charity, beneficial knowledge, and righteous soul who pray for him. So the ongoing charity is part of our goal also.